Hey, you rollin'? A lot of businesses are looking into starting up a podcast to reach new audiences. So sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly what you need to get started. With that in mind, I'm going to take you through some of the stuff we use on our podcast, On the Line. I'd also like to point out that the barrier of entry may be lower than you think. Some headphones come with a mic on them. Even the earbuds that most likely came with your phone have that mic, so you can get started today by just using a simple audio recording app on your phone. In our setup, the first thing we had to think about was a microphone, or a couple of them in our case. What we've gone with is a condenser microphone, but microphones come in all different shapes, sizes, and price ranges. You also want a stand and a shock mount, just in case somebody bumps into the table or are tapping their fingers. You won't pick up on that as much. The next thing you need to do is you need to get what's coming from the mic into some sort of unit to record. We use a Tascam 4-channel recorder. It costs about $400. You can definitely find them cheaper than that, but this one works for us because we can use it in the field as well. It's great because you can plug 4 different mics into it and you can see the levels and adjust on the fly. So when you're listening to the interview take place, for me at least, I sit behind and monitor the levels for the first 5 to 10 minutes just to make sure that nobody's terribly loud or not being picked up enough. And everybody thinks it's fun to put the headphones on. It's not really required, but we use some Bose noise canceling headphones. They really help you focus on the conversation and tune out everything going on around you if you're in an office environment like us. Now, if you're letting more than one person monitor your audio, say for instance, we have usually 3 people, myself, Kayla, and our guest, you want to make sure you're boosting the level of that audio because your audio recording device isn't going to be putting out a signal that's loud enough for everybody to hear it. So we use a little preamp that costs about $29. It also allows you to send separate level mixes to every person who's listening. This is really handy, and if it's in your budget, I would definitely recommend getting it. So there are many different ways to record a podcast, from a mic on your headset to a USB mic plugged into your computer. This is just a look at the equipment we use to record our podcast On the Line. Next time on Hey You Rollin', we'll talk about how to distribute a podcast once it's been recorded. Thanks for watching. See you next time.